Sunday o'clock. Time for another talk, boys and girls, and everything in between. I'm your host, eMBeaR. Let's talk. Hey everyone, how's it going? My name's eMBeaR, and welcome back to another Sunday Let's Talk about stuff and things. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about YouTube, my experience in it, and growing in this industry, and how freaking hard it is, and how many people that deserve it never get the recognition that they should deserve. First and foremost, I kind of want to talk about the one person that really sparked the reason why I made this video. It kind of embodies what I feel like this whole conversation of this entire video is going to be about. It's mostly about like how hard YouTube is to get started, to get going, to snowball, to find your calling, to find an audience, all that, all the above, all the et ceteras. And it sucks because there's so many people out there that are really talented at what they do, really entertaining, and they just get drowned out because there's so much content that's uploaded to YouTube every single day. I'm looking at a stat right now, and there is 500 hours of video uploaded every minute to YouTube. Every minute to YouTube. That's insane. So that's 20 days in 1 minute, 1,200 days in an hour, 28,800 days in a day. Holy crap, that's incredible. But that's besides the point. It just shows how much like stuff is uploaded to YouTube, whether it be really great stuff, really good stuff, and it's really hard for people to find that really good stuff because a lot of it is based off of, you know, like, I'm not against clickbait at all. I feel like it's goes to an extent. If it has something to do with the video and it's just something to draw in the audience, and then they come in and they say, oh, I think that this video was worth my time, then that's perfect. If it's a clickbait that makes people click on the video and then it has nothing to do with the video and then they're disappointed about it, that is a fail, and that should be not part of YouTube, and like an algorithm should not promote that stuff. But the man of the hour, or most likely of the 10 to 15 minutes, is my good friend, the Netherlands superstar himself. Not Kweebelbop.
Is the vlog on?
It is.
What up, vlog? What up?
It is Zaltoman. Also known as Bo, because that's his real name. He's been a great friend of mine for a long time now, ever since I started YouTube in like 2014. It wasn't too long before I started my first Dying Light video that really got my channel kind of started. Then I met Ray and Bo through that. Ray made a Dying Light video, and I already had Dying Light videos, and I was like, hey, I like this stuff you make, want to play together? And he was like, yeah, okay, cool. And so the rest is history. But he is a guy who has been doing YouTube, both Ray and Bo. I guess I'll give Ray a shout out too, but this video's not about you, dude. He's a guy that's been doing YouTube for a long time. I mean, his current channel that he has right now, he had an old Dutch channel that he did with other people as well. That was kind of like honestly, I think it was like a prank channel or a social experiment channel or something like that. Honestly, I didn't really watch it. It was all in Dutch. But he started a different channel with his friend, Cosmogree, and it's a gaming channel. It's the channel he uses now. It's under his own operation now. The other guy left. It was 2 people, now it's 1. And he's had this channel ever since December 15th, 2012. So like 2 years before I started my channel, and he has 2,988 subscribers. Like that, it pains me, honestly. It really pains me because he is like one of the reasons why I started editing the way that I did. I started editing like really late into the game. Like exactly when I started my YouTube channel, that's when I was doing like iMovie, and my editing just was very basic and honestly just kind of sucked. And seeing his stuff made me really want to progress my own skills and learn more. And it helped me out. Like he helped me out, Ray helped me out with some stuff, but it made me just get inspired and want to learn how to edit. So without these guys, I wouldn't have gotten to the place that I'm at now as quickly as I did without their help. And just to give you guys a little taste of what his channel is like, and I picked out some of my favorite moments in the past like 5 months. I love his videos. I'm just gonna pick little snippets of videos that really just made me chuckle every single.
Oh shit! YouTube made me so gosh darn rich I can quit everything. I'm a fucking millionaire.
But I quit my job because
his demeanor and his personality is like the kind that just anything he does, to me at least, anything he does is just hilarious. Like I can't help but just start cracking up. Like it's, oh, here's another awesome one. I was actually playing this with him.
Fruit. Yeah.
The fruit.
Was it a
Gmod.
grapefruit?
Hide and seek or something like that.
Like-
or pop phone, I mean. Grapefruit.
What was that?
It was a grapefruit technique.
Sound like Daffy Duck.
Oh man, this was such a fun
You sound
session.
like someone who has trouble waking up every day.
We're not gonna talk about that, huh?
Oh, right. I'm sorry.
This is one of my favorite edits that he's
what'd you
ever done,
do?
actually,
You
really quick.
paper-bag junk piece of shit.
Like, oh my god, like who does that? That probably took him, I don't know, that probably takes like an hour and a half or something like that, like maybe an hour or so. I don't know. I honestly don't know how long it takes for him to edit certain things, but I'll just let you know right now, if you don't edit, that kind of thing right there actually takes a while. And he just did it for like 5 seconds of a video, you know? And he's definitely the kind of person that does quality over quantity. You know, it's hard to do daily uploads with decent amount of editing to them, which I try to strive for. Sometimes I can't do it too well, but I still try to make my more unedited videos very substantial with commentary, I guess. But he tends to always make like top-notch videos, and he specifically doesn't post every single day because of that reason, I feel like, because he's just you know, quality freak like I am. So, but he does do it like every other day, which I totally respect that. Like that's awesome. And honestly, like if you like my videos, like you're probably gonna like his stuff too. Like it's very similar. The thing that's different is just the personality. Like I love it. This is, oh my god, this is one of my favorite videos that he ever did. It's called Make It MIDI, where he takes songs and then he puts them through a MIDI converter, which makes it like the bit rate go down or something like that, or like there's not as much sounds I can go through, so it sounds like a freaking broken like toy piano or someone just smashing a xylophone into two or something like that. So it goes from that, whatever that song is, to that. Yeah. Oh god. Oh, this is a really awesome one as well. I freaking love this one. Yeah. Vape Nash, y'all. Vape Nash. Watch these fat tricks, yo.
1,000 motherfucking subscribers.
Yeah. Watch this.
Gonna do some mad vape.
Bo's the man. He knows how to do the
Do
fat
some
vape
mad
tricks.
vape tricks.
Watch this. Swirl it, Bo. Swirl it, Bo. Swirl it, Bo. Super faded. Oh man. And I really love how he like really
Your
gets
alarm
into the
goes
game
off,
as
come
well.
home, see someone walking around in the bush.
Like he doesn't
just
hold
walk
back.
up
Sometimes
to
I
him,
try to make
hold
sure
the
that I
gun
don't
like
make an
that,
ugly face. He'll make an ugly face.
start
It's
shooting
okay.
him.
This
God,
is what
if
I
it
was just
looks like
talking about
this,
just
the
now.
FBI's
Watch
never
this.
gonna know that I'm just gonna be like, they're never gonna find
Yeah.
out. What the fuck is this?
That's a face of a killer right there. So yeah, pretty much this video is kind of just about like the current state of things and how hard it is. Like if you haven't started a YouTube channel, you don't really entirely know how hard it is to get traction. But if you do, and you've been stuck like in a lull, I guess is the best word for it, or in limbo for the longest time, it's like one of the hardest things to get your channel going. Like it's almost impossible by yourself. Like it's just crazy. You have to get either like a viral video or get consistent uploads for a really unknown game and then get started on that. And then that'll get higher search ratings or whatever. And then from there you can kind of grow, and you grow faster when you're a bigger channel. But to get to that point, it's like, it's so hard. So you guys should really check him out. Pause the video right now and go look at some of his videos. If you like it, be sure to subscribe to his channel. He definitely deserves it. If we can get him to 3,000 subscribers, like he's already really close. I think it's like 20 away. I will be ecstatic, and that'll be a win. But if we can get him more exposure than that, then like that's freaking awesome. It's just depressing to see like channels like this getting 8 subscribers the last 30 days, and the fact that it's gone down almost 100% from 16. Like that's just, it's depressing to me to see that. I'm not depressed for, I don't feel sorry for you, Bo. I'm not sorry for him. It's so depressing and mind-boggling to me that something like this can happen to specifically really great channels. And I can't thank those guys enough for really helping me through all this YouTube stuff. And I know that I probably would have been able to make it to this point by myself. It just would have been 20, 50 times harder. Like just doing stuff solo, it's so hard and so taxing to do stuff on your own. Like there's a reason why I collab with people, because it makes things way more fun and just more natural, and just it inspires me to do more. Like if I had to sit in my room by myself all the time playing solo games only, if I didn't have anyone to talk to, then like this wouldn't be the thing for me. Like I don't know if I'd want to do this by myself. So I'd probably be doing like, I don't know, outdoor videos or something like that. Maybe vlogging my depressing life on the solo. So yeah, guys, that was just something I wanted to get off my chest, how fortunate I feel for the spot that I'm in, and then how much I feel like other channels deserve a chance as well. I just want to kind of push forward, you know, some people that I feel like deserve it. And this is just an example, and I'm only doing him as an example just because he's a good friend of mine. There's so many channels out there that haven't gotten exposure or deserve a lot more than they have. And it's hard because it's all about the exposure. Like if no one can find you, then no one will find you, as weird as that sounds, but it makes sense. Because if you have like 10 views on a video or like 100 views on a video, YouTube is not going to take that and be like, people want to watch this, and they're not going to push it forward, you know, as opposed to something that is an unedited, just like a guy just staring at a screen. I don't know. I'm not going to name names or anything like that, but for like 20 minutes. And if it had like 100,000 views, then that one's like pretty much always going to be on top, as opposed to the other ones that could be totally freaking amazing content, but it's not going to be pushed to the top. And there's plenty of channels that go through this as well. There's so many channels on YouTube right now. And again, I just feel like crazy fortunate that I'm in a spot that I'm not like a huge channel by any means, but I'm in a spot that I get a decent amount of exposure, and I have people that return to my channel and people that enjoy my content so much that they probably don't even look at their sub boxes. They probably just type my name and then go for their daily viewage sponging of their content. So hopefully, like I said, hopefully this will bump him up by 12 subscribers at least. That would make me happy. If we can get him more, that would be freaking amazing. I really implore you guys to go check out his channel. Hopefully you give him a chance. Hopefully YouTube can start working for the smaller channels pretty soon, in a way. I don't know how it's gonna work out. I don't know how it can happen, but something has to change. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like it's hard because I know YouTube is a business and they're concentrating on views and they want to get more ad revenue coming in, and that helps everybody. I know it's a very saturated market and it's hard to get your name out there, but I just feel like there has to be some way for smaller channels to grow. I don't even know how I did it, but there has to be a way for smaller channels to grow. I think my deal was I came into Dying Light at the right time. I had enough videos and I had enough people that would share the videos. So maybe that's my only thing. If there was no Dying Light, maybe I wouldn't even be here. Who knows? So anyways, guys, I think I'm going to leave that video here. Hopefully this wasn't a depressing video for you guys or anything like that. It was mostly just to be informative and to kind of help out some people out there that definitely deserve it. And if you guys know any other channels that are smaller that kind of need that push as well, just share their videos and like and subscribe and talk about it. Like that's how you get exposure, is by talking about it to other people, and then they share and then they share, and so it like webs out, you know, like a crack in a window, and then just kind of spider web, I guess I should say. And then from there, it can only get better. Like if people share your stuff, it can only get better. So hopefully you guys check him out. The link will be in the description down below to his channel, or just search Zaltoman and you should be able to see him. And remember to watch some of his videos and just subscribe to him if you enjoy his stuff. So thanks guys so much for watching. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one, and remember to keep having fun. Bye-bye.